Alright, going over trades for Monday, 13th. Let's get back to the SPY. So SPY's pulled back to the midline, which is also its prior support level. The uptrend's still intact. No change of characters, nothing like that so far. So let's get this little narrow range inside day from yesterday. And if we continue higher, that would be a good move for this uptrend. So keeping our eyes peeled. It's better to not be in this chop. There are more setups happening as we're not in the pullback, and I think that's what you were trying to get at when you said you notice certain things are happening, based on overall market structure, which leads to what we were also talking about. The SPY doesn't move everything; everything moves the SPY. So, going back to fuel, I saw this level on the higher time frame. It's kind of like 345, 350 area. And so it touched once, touched twice. It's obviously not like an A plus trade, but kind of like ABCDing underneath it, and there was a low risk area to get in right here. So I mean, you risk 5 cents to make 25, so 5 to 1, easy money. See you later, fuel. Cala, bunch of overlapping bars after this volume came in, holding higher, blast, holding higher. So just kind of mark this level off from this day on the 8th. And so, kind of pop up off the open, but we don't go up too far too fast. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So come down to the 1 minute. And you get a little pullback here. It's kind of thin, to be fair, but the volume supporting these up moves. BITA kind of had this narrow range inside day after all this volume came in from the prior few days. Kind of coming into overhead support, or resistance, excuse me. Kind of up in here, but I just like that narrow range inside day, so blast, pull back to VWAP, and go. G Pro, making lower lows, lower highs, so lower low, lower high, lower low. Kind of some overlapping days here, so once we get below this level right here, look at the 4 minute, blast down after 10 o'clock, full Cobell, pullback, prior, support becomes resistance. Yard, this is an idea for later, so we'll come back to that. Lin, it's kind of like 1, 2, 3, 4 closes outside Keltner, and we had this highest volume day off of a really far down close. So kind of marked that level from the prior day. And this is not an amazing trade, but it's just like putting the pieces together. So I had this level from the prior day, just like failure off the open, coming in full Covell. Once we test back up and hold below VWAP, there was that like low risk area right around, which is near the prior day's low. It's not technically prior day's low, but I mean, we put a little pivot low there, so could have entered, this little sideways action right here. So full Covell after multiple tests of, the open and the close. So testing, holding lower, testing, holding lower, testing, holding lower. Kite. Didn't mean to have that on there. Alf was the bad mofo from yesterday, so this is at 52-week highs. I guess you'd call this a base, but I mean, all this volume is coming in. It's like, as we said, pay attention. It's been hot, been in play recently, so innocent to proven guilty as far as this keeps going up. You never put a cap on these things, i.e. dries and all that kind of shit. So just money, like A plus 100% setup. Did open higher, but then we got the test down right at the on the opening range. So test the 4 minute opening range low. Start ABCDing into the high of days, break the high of days, and then so you can start looking for a low risk spot to enter, and bam, you get it right here. So you'll be paying here with the risk here, so it's like even a 20 cent risk. For me, put my stop at VWAP, so 40 cents. I mean, if I really wanted to, in here, I think that's a little far away, but as we said, further away is probably better for me now. So if I got in somewhere in here, I could be risking like 33 cents, and um, goes all the way to the end of the day. This is after hours activity, so ALF's definitely in play for after hours trading, and that could be looking like backside action for the after hours. But as far as setups today, this change of character in yard. I mean, the volume's not phenomenal, so I'm probably just gonna scrap that. I didn't see a lot of stuff just crazy setting up, so I'm gonna keep ALF on the radar. Momo had these overlapping bars after all this volume, so if we get a breakout either way on some volume, that would be nice, or it could potentially set up a trade. I won't say it's going to be nice, but when you see some volume being done in the after hours trading, this over under level, so that might be a good level going forward, just to see what happens after all this volume for as we broke out. So that's going to be on my list, and to keep my eyes open for pre-market movers and see if we have anything good setting up. It's also Tuesday, so usually we don't have as many awesome setups on a Tuesday. But yeah, man, that's the breakdown for today. I'll have another one tomorrow after, if there are any trades that I placed tonight. But definitely, it's going to recap. ALF was definitely the bad mofo from yesterday. I mean, that's all you needed to catch, and I mean, that was like #1 on the radar anyway. So I just wasn't trading yesterday because I had company over. So anyway, the end. Finn.